Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Gamion, and I will be your game developer for this stream. My co-host Mega Kitty is here with us. Let's say hello, Mega Kitty. I'm obviously a little camera shy tonight, but anyway, so this is going to be a special stream, and I'm going to make a special announcement in a little bit. As more people trickle in, then I'll go ahead and make it. At the moment, I am in the process of making an online multiplayer soccer brawler. It's been something I've been doing for the past 4 years in my free time, and we're getting pretty close to getting it into release mode, but there's still a lot of work left to do. And I'm only doing this in my free time. This is just me and an artist who did all the art. So between me and the art studio, that's it. We're the only ones making the game. But it's coming along really nicely, I think. So this evening I'm going to kick things off by working a bit on some new level transition screens, because they are pretty outdated and I want to have some cool looking stuff there. Then after that, I'll make my announcement and show off a couple of the things and some of the tech I've been working on since my last stream. Pretty big stuff, I think. It's going to really ramp up game development time, and we'll start seeing some features coming out of it. So as you can see, I'm having the game play itself. And the reason for that is I want to try to capture a screenshot of the game that looks pretty good. And this might be one. This might be it. So here's what I'm doing. Let's hide the HUD. For the transition screens, I am taking images of the game during actual gameplay. So here we see we got a skull, we got this loop over here, we got the ball going toward them. So there's a little bit to see here, but I want to get a little tighter in. Let's kind of maybe go battle between these two. Problem is the ball is got this long trail. It's going to kind of make the screenshot look pretty bad. And so I want to I don't think this is going to work. I mean, this could. I'm going to put this in as a maybe, but I don't think this is going to be the one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and then I'm going to capture it in an art program, and as soon as it loads. We can get rid of this frame. I don't know if we can. I lost the angle. I think it was like this. I can get another one in there. Oh, actually, that's a little better. You can get 4 people in there for the price of 3. Yeah, I can still see the grid. Let's hide the grid. Better. Oh, we gotta hide the ball. We gotta hide. No, I lost it again, but I need to zoom out for a minute. I want to hide this. I want to hide. Oh, well, I got rid of the trail. Perfect. And let's hide the. I didn't hide the trail in there though. And where's the other thing I want to hide? Ball follow. Good. And I can't switch to cinematic mode. Again, I started relearning it. I'm usually Photoshop. I didn't want to play for personal copy. Yeah. And the game's free, so hard to beat that. But Photoshop, they got the monopoly on on everything else. So, yeah, it's just going to be the way it is. All right, so let's go back to this. Oh yeah, I want to not select anything. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Oh wait, it's going to show these. How do I hide these? I don't want to see these. Let's hide. Cameras, cloud, decals, landscape. I want to hide that thing right there. Let's see. Some layers. No, that wasn't it. I may not be able to. I may not be able to take the screenshot at all if I can't hide this. Unless I just delete it. Well, because why not? This is only going to be a screenshot. I'm going to start it off anyway when I'm done with this. Okay. Let's go back here. Now, one of the things about taking screenshots is you want to put the camera near the ground and aim up. That's how you make a good screenshot. Now, you don't want to aim too high because it's just sky. But if you kind of get low like this... Ooh, we need to get the puddle in here. Back up. Here, I'm gonna make it easier for you to see. This is a screenshot we're looking at. Back up a bit. Okay, we got the crowd, we got the ball, we got the skull. I actually want to... How far can we get down? We're not going to get too far down. And then just bring this down a bit. Bring the camera up. No! That goes in the maybe column. So let's... There we go. Alright, screenshot. And we're hang on to that. Now we're going to stop. Yeah, I know, I deleted that. Now we're going to make a quick change here. We're going to go in cinematic viewport. So this will look better than it did before, just a bit. Okay, and then here we go again. See what Meg Kitty thinks of all this. Now I want to get a shot with one of those log rides visible. Oh. No, he's looking in reverse. Can't have that. That's too flashy. I don't think this one's going to work. I just don't think this one's going to work, but let's see. Alright, let's look at the floor again. There we go. It looks too busy. You got those triangles. No one knows what those are going to be. What if I take it from this perspective? Okay, that's a little better. Again, keeping the camera near the ground. And then aim it up a bit. Can I get the other... If I can get the other hero in here. Yeah, now his face is blocked. Let's see if we can get around that. So, I don't know. I kind of like this perspective a bit more. Yeah, his weapon's blocking his face. Now I can move them. That's not a problem. I can move the characters if I want. Let's see. What's over... Okay, that's just... Because I want to get the skull in there too, like this. It's not too bad. Oh, we gotta get rid of the lines on the ball, though. So let's hide this. Okay, now you can't see him. Man, I need to do something about that light on the log. It is so... That light is so uneven. I should probably put it... I can't really put it above their heads. I'll earmark that for later. So, if I turn it a bit more... It's definitely a candidate. Yeah, I like this better than the other one. Oh, I didn't even notice that she's down right now. I didn't even notice that. That's funny. Well, so let's add that to our. Well, that's not bad though. Paste this new layer. So we got this and this. But yeah, I like this better. You got the skull, you got the log ride. I might take one more from a slightly different angle. Like I want to have it like this. Like it's coming out of the skull or something. Now I'm going to try this angle too. Let's do that. And paste it. Let's see, before and after. Yeah, I do kind of like this one a little better. This one's kind of crowds things in the center, and this one's a little more spread out. Kind of looks kind of nice. Yeah. So this one's my vote. I'm going to try one more time. So I'm going to stop. And then we'll consult with MegaKitty. Obviously, MegaKitty's very happy right now. And let's try taking one more screenshot. So again, these screenshots are for level transitions. So I want to take a couple and see which one looks the best. And letting the game play itself, I am simply waiting for the moment where a good picture may happen. Okay, that's not good. In this case, I want to get those log rides in the picture. No, that's a miss. Oh! Bad decision there, goalie. Also, I got to fix those part. Oh, I think I may have missed a good opportunity there. Let's have a look. Well, that looks a little clearer, but I still think I like the other one better. Well, let me get rid of the UI elements, and then we'll look at it. This looks a little cleaner, I'll have to say. Well, so we don't know why she's tilting back like that. It's cool to have the animals in the picture, though. Okay, so he's going after the galloping after the ball. We got the animals just kind of out of range. I don't like it as much. I have to go off above the ground a bit. I think I like the better when the skull is not blocked by... I guess this is kind of a cool angle, though. And there's no blue team representation here anywhere, but that's not a problem. All right, center this. All right, this is going to be a candidate too. I think I do like this. So now we have 4 screenshots to choose from. So we'll go in order. Here's the first one, which doesn't look too different from this one. This one's better, I think, than the first one. This is the first one. Fourth one. Second. Now kind of cluttered in the center. Third. This is less cluttered. Still a little busy somehow. And the gratuitous angle right here. I like this angle better. Yeah, I think I like this one even better than the last few. Hey, Jessica Vino, you still with us? Because if so, I want to show you the telemetry stuff I told you about yesterday. Or was it this morning? Oh, whatever. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break from these screenshots. I really like this one. I might run with it. Stop. So one of the things we're coming up with in this game, other than Mega Kitty, is telemetry. Now, telemetry in this game is every time a goal is made or a takedown is a game is taken, a player is taken down or incapped, then we send that information to a server. In this case, PlayFab. PlayFab is a Microsoft service that lets you track your game. It can take the place of Steam's API. You can do matchmaking with it. You can do multiplayer grouping with it. You can create persistent groups like clans in it. I guess you can do automation stuff. I don't know what this is very much about, but you can do economy. You can do microtransactions, virtual currencies. I don't know what these are, but we're going to go to data here. So Data Explorer. Okay, events all. So this is what I'm talking about. So the telemetry is going to help me, with all these events captured, balance the gameplay. So when someone comes up to me and says, hey, I played Latunia the Bard, and she's terrible, and I can't win with her, then I can look in this data and say, well, actually, she's the fifth best player to play, but she's weak against Ulrich. So have you been playing against Ulrich a lot, or are you using her defensive buffs? You know, things like that. I need to be able to justify the decisions I make when I change damage, health, speed, kick speed, everything else. So here, and now this also records logins too. What's important is the actual game telemetry. So this is here's a piece of it. Goal scored. This is example. Totally a test. We don't actually have this wired in the game right now. But gold scored. This is the event that would show up. Tells me who the player that submitted it, and some other stuff. So where's the payload field? That's what I want to see is a payload. I'm not seeing the payload anywhere. This is full view? Really? Terrible. This is full mode. So I guess I have to rearrange this window a bit to actually see it. How do I zoom in on this further? Get out of here. You really can't see it? It's amazing. Maybe I can see it in this view better. Here it is, the goal scored. So, this is the event I did yesterday, and I was testing it. This is, I think, UTC. Yeah, UTC timestamp. So my player ID, and this is the full payload of what I sent. Well, actually, what it's stored. What it's stored. Part of it's what I sent. But here, payload, scorer, assist by, and whether they were CPU or not. And with this, I can add a lot more to this if I want. Like where the takedown took, well, where the ball was when the goal was scored, where it was kicked from, and so on. And with all that data, then I can figure things out. I can understand the balance. Now I want to do a little test here because I didn't actually test this yet. And I'll show you in code. This is the. Let me show you the code that I wrote to send that over. Yeah, here's the code right here. Now, even if you don't know C++, you can get an inkling for what this is doing. We create the request here. We put in some required fields that PlayFab needs. And then we put these payload fields. These look familiar. Scorer, assist by, score CPU, and the assist by. And then I set all those into the event, add the event, and then send it off. And I get a success or failure event in response. Now what I have not tested yet is, can I export this? Let's see if I can export all these to, can I just download it? Oh. Oh, KQL? Oh, I don't think that's what I want. All right. How do I export CSV? Okay, let's try this. I have no idea how this is gonna look. Okay, but what about the payload? Is the payload in here? Goal scored. Entity type. Analytics, no segment IDs. Ew. So I can't see. Oh, event data. Okay, maybe it's this. So let's do PlayFab custom goal scored event data. Let's take a look at this. In what? I can't copy this data. All right, see how it looks. Oh yes, I've done something like this before. Actually, I was using Talo for it. Okay, let's word wrap this. Make it look ugly. Yeah, here we go. Custom tags. Scorer. Okay, good. Now, the reason why I'm so interested in exports is because this only retains 30 days of storage. So I need to regularly export these to my computer. Now, I can also have the option to export these to... I can have the events forwarded to my website, but I don't want to DDoS my own website. Otherwise, I'd use this. Event export? Oh, gee, I can't do mass exports. I wonder why they wouldn't let me do that. Management. Oh, I can't do management. Wonder why I can't do that. Oh, I have to use the new Azure data connections. Okay. Data connections. Ingest them to a storage account. This isn't what I thought it was. I think it's just you create a data connection, you save it, and then it just puts it on an Azure database that I probably have to pay for. Not complaining, it's just I would probably do this if I were Azure. But I would rather just export it to my computer for the moment until I get a better workflow decided. So telemetry keys, I don't use this. I don't need it apparently. But it is handy if I don't want to do authentication, but I do want authentication. So this is telemetry. So long-term goal, I export these results. I put them into like a master file on my computer or maybe on my website. I develop something, a service, something to parse the data out, excuse me, into heat maps, into graphs, charts, I don't know, and reports. So I don't know how to do any of that yet. So that is on my radar. And I want to start getting this set up soon because it's related to the announcement I'm going to make. So, gonna wait a little bit longer to make the announcement. It's still pretty early in the stream. But anyway, this is PlayFab. Again, it is intended as Microsoft's kind of all-in-one online live service solution. If you are an indie developer or you don't have much money, you can still use it. And it will charge you by so many messages, like, I don't know, like it was like a ton of messages will cost you like a penny. I forget the details, but it scales, and you can, basically it's a go-to that I like. It requires a Microsoft account, so you sign up and you use it, and off you go to the races. So again, this is not live in the game. I have it disabled. It doesn't actually work. So I need to write a bunch of functions. The model in my game is I'm going to have a subsystem for telemetry. And the subsystem will listen for all the game events, goals, takedowns, even maybe damage dealing, and listen to all those, generate events, send them to PlayFab, and throughout, only the server though. Only the server is going to do this stuff. send them to PlayFab, and there you go. I get the numbers, I crunch the data, I see how well the game is balanced, and I also juxtapose it against my existing spreadsheet, which I developed a long time ago. This is the health and weapons for my characters. The CSV file that this is based, that gets the raw data right here. It's raw data. This spreadsheet not only ingests this, but so does the game. So you look at CT underscore heroes. Then here's your raw data, and I plug this into various parts of the game. And so if I want to make a hero more stronger, I just go to the spreadsheet, change the number, save it, re-import it, done. And games like big AAA games, they do stuff like this, but imagine like 1,000 spreadsheets and a lot more analysis. People, full-time jobs are number crunchers, and imagine that their game will download those numbers as hot fixes and patches. So it can, like, you don't have to do a full patch. You just, it just downloads it on the fly. So that is that. And this. I think I want to try one more screenshot before I stop with the screenshots. This is the other thing I'm working on since my last stream. We are going to have stats. So you've already seen me stream before. Recording player stats, the MVP, SVP, number of takedowns, and all that. I am working on the career tab for the player. So right now you already have a player tab where you see your friends in Steam, but this is going to be the new stats, career tab. You'll have your generated totals and your accolades, which are like compiled stats, and then your raw stats per hero. And that's going to I want to get that in pretty soon. One of the main tester issues was that there was really no reason to play because you don't keep anything. You don't keep soft currency. You don't get drops. You don't get loot. You don't get anything. So with this change, you will get stats, and they will accumulate over time. It's pretty much all I can offer because I don't have a budget for in-apps. I don't have a budget for skins, for microtransactions and all that. And honestly, I don't want it to be a cornerstone of the initial release of the game. I want the focus to be the gameplay. The store should be a distant second here, and it is because I don't have a store here. So, and not only that, but you when you buy the game, you get it all along with the level editor. You make your own fields for a one-time price, and you'll still get more content as I work on it. Bug fixes and all that, and that's all baked into the same one-time price. I think it's going to be a fair price too. I'm aiming for under $10 after discount, but I won't give you any more detail than that. Mainly because Steam has an under $10 on their list on their front page, and I want to be on it. So sometimes it doesn't matter what you feel the game is worth as a price. What matters is what the market thinks it's worth. And that's what you got to shoot for, market equilibrium. There is a price point that you will maximize your income through the number of copies you sell. And that's basic economics. So you got to find that price point. It's never obvious, but you got to find it, make adjustments. The only other rule I am following is never take away what you give to the players. So if I put in a new feature, then it's going to be there. I can't take it out. I've seen it happen in other games. Take out a feature and all heck breaks loose. You jack up the price for something they've already paid for, or you make them pay something that used to be free, you're going to be in trouble. So anyway, let's try to get one more screenshot before I move on to the stats stuff and the announcement. So hoping to get a few more viewers before the announcement, and we're still fairly early in the stream, so let's try to get one more screenshot of the game for the transition screen, then we'll try another level. That's going to be hard to beat that last one, though. That's probably not going to work. No, that's not going to work. Preferably it's on the east side of the field. Oh, I missed an opportunity there, I think. All right, let's hide the HUD. And select the floor. See if there's anything we can get from here. Okay, this is sort of a reverse angle of it. So you see them jockeying for the ball, you see the log ride, you see them coming in the distance. It's not too bad. Keep the camera low to the floor, aim up for maximum effect. And let's hide the ball. There we go. Okay, this is not terrible. Okay, oh, darn it. Let's bring it down a bit. Okay. And then, again, I don't think I could make this much better to floor. Yep. All right. No, I can move this over to the right. That's it. But not much. All right, let's go do this. Let's try that. Okay, we either do this or this. And to help, maybe you can help me decide. Should it be number 1, number 2? Number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2. Thinking. And number 2. Number 1. Well, one advantage of number 1 is that you don't see these terrible particles. But I will say this is a good composition. I mean, you got players here on the bottom left. You got the skull off center on the left, and you have the log ride. And here, it's kind of more mushed together a bit. You got the skull kind of overlapping these guys. This is kind of hard to see what's going on. Like, she's not even... Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out how is she in that position? That's weird. I mean, it's fun to see the animals. I mean, that's cool, but what is she doing here? And he's just kind of... He sees the ball. He's going after it. Yeah, because... and then this one... I mean, this is a better composition. You got them fighting. You got the skull. You got that. But yeah, you know what? I can always do the pets in another screenshot too. I still can't figure out what that is. This is pretty good, but here's another consideration: colors. So this is kind of more. I should say, this is brighter. There's a lot more color to it. The green coming out of the skull. This one doesn't have so much. Too dark, shadowy. Hey, Arshad Games, welcome. I don't know how long you can stay, but I definitely like you to be here when I do make my big announcement. Yeah, you know, honestly, I think I'm gonna save the lot first of all. And let's see, projects. Where did I put it? Content source, core field, maps, Slogbog. You'll be in and out? Okay. All right, well, I'll just DM. Well, I can post in your Discord as well. So yeah. Anyway, we'll say Slogbog level transition. But yeah, I think my instincts kind of lean on this one a bit more. It just the composition's better. Um, Composition's better. There's more color. Yeah, this highlight's kind of all right. Well, that's there too, but it's not as bad. It's not as marked as the like right here. It's like drawing your eyes from everything. Uh, yeah. All right. So let's say this one's going to be the loading screen. So now I have two more fields I need to make loading screens for. Let me remember which one those are. So I'll look in the default game. Oh, and before you start looking Irish John Games, just real quick, I was showing off earlier PlayFab telemetry integration, where basically I send telemetry to PlayFab from my game, and then I can download it, and then I can take the data and take the data and then use that to balance the game. Like the data, like a goal scored, I can log everything about it that I want. So it's cool stuff. So if you're ever thinking about telemetry for your game, and you haven't already gotten a plan, go ahead, ask me about Get PlayFab, and that will, and then that'd be good. So I'll keep that one in your back pocket. So that's again, PlayFab is really cool, and so far, and even if you don't pay for it, you still have enough features, I think, to get you by as a start. I think they only retain 30 days of telemetry by default, so you may want to kind of download when you can. So anyway, the only other thing is, and you probably already know this, that Unreal Engine can you can import data tables from CSV files as well as curve tables, and I do that for my heroes for damage, speed, kick power, all that, health points. So this is all managed by curve tables, and it's really nice. Nice way to organize things. So anyway, all that. Anyway, so now so what other levels? Okay, so we're going to start with, we already got screenshots for these first three. We're now going to go to the dungeon. Let's get some dungeon screenshots. And by the way, I'm in cinematic mode right now in Unreal Engine to get better screen caps. So now we're going to get the loading screen for the dungeon, which, by the way, now has it has a metagame. I'm going to have to hide that. Okay. So let's go into spectator mode, and before we start, let's do a shout out to Mega Kitty. Meg Kitty is happily resting on the couch. And while I do have you here, let's see. You know what? I'm going to do some shout outs in a little when we get a few more viewers. I'm going to do shout outs. So, because I want to shout out some of you guys. All right. I'm going to spectate. Oops. Don't want to free roam. Free roam mode is, by the way, when I want to test the field, make sure that the physics are correct, collisions are correct. That's free mode, or free roam. So now let's try to capture some pictures for the dungeon. The shadows for the heroes don't work are not present for the heroes. I'm not sure why, but I did recently fix some lighting issues. May have something to do with it. All right, we're going to see if this is a viable screenshot. So here's what I'm going to do first: hide the HUD, hide the ball. Follow widget. All right, let's zoom in. I want to select something that's not visible. Okay. So now I'm going to try to, playtesting. We're going to try here to find a screenshot we can use for the dungeon. And this does not look good at all. Where's his head? I can't find his head. I think it's buried in the rest of the mesh. Yeah, so it's buried in his arm. So we can't use the head for this one. Yeah, that's not overall not a good screenshot. So let's. I think in this one I really want to have maybe some action, some hot weapons action. I think. So let's keep going. See if we can find something better than this. Oh, too late. Sometimes when the ball is going toward the goal, that's the keeper. Sometimes. Also, the frame rate's not too pretty. Wonder why that is. In the editor, you're going to have jitter and all that, loading animations, loading VFX, but overall, the frame rate is kind of looks like it's low to me, even despite the jittering. So, I want to look into that later. Now, what we could do is try and get an action shot like this. Oh, here we're maybe onto something here. Be near the and there's the animals. That looks really. Oh, he's got his sticking out there. Maybe let's try the reverse angle. Okay, maybe we can get something here, but maybe not. I don't know. So we got the animals. We got. Doesn't really show the dungeon well though. We got that random dot there. Try this other angle again. All right, well here comes the here comes him. Yeah, this one's probably not going to work. Yeah, like I guess I can change the I can probably change his animation frame, but if I do, but it also doesn't really show the dungeon off. Kind of think of it, what would? It's actually a little bit dark, which it is because it's a dungeon. Maybe I like to get closer to the crowd. Maybe get some action like right here. That'd be nice. Get those statues in the view. All right, so that's not going to work. So let's go back to the. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this. Okay, we got the skeleton. Okay, so we got the skeleton. We got the crowd. It just doesn't look like a good screenshot though. And no, it's got to be this angle. Because then we can get the skeleton. But I don't know. I'd give this maybe a 4 out of 10. And there's the ball. You know what? He's in the way. Let's move him. Let's move him somewhere. I want maybe I can see the ball from here. Move him over here. Get out of the picture. Okay. Now let's take that glow out of the ball. And then we'll go back to the floor. Okay, maybe we can salvage this. So here we got down to the ground. Okay, so here we got, she's running with the ball, there's a crowd, there's the statue, he's over there, we can bring him in over a bit. Yeah, maybe we can use this. So he's over there, let's bring him in a little more. I like how this is shaping up. Alright, so we got in composition, we got the goalie on the left, we got the skeleton here, we got, yeah, can I get the other, no, let's keep this. And then we got her running the ball, we got him over there, let's move him a little closer in. But not too close. Back to the floor. You know, I might be able to work with this. This has gone from a 4 out of 10 to like a 8. 7. It's like a 7 out of 10 screenshot now. I think I can work with this. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Back to the floor with you. Alright, I'm capping this. This is good. We're gonna use this may be our level transition screenshot. So let's make a new. Save that. And we have, so we got a pretty good, okay, so we got, for my stream at least, we got maybe a decent quorum, I think. Let's check in the viewer count here. Okay, I'm going to make my announcement now because I may integrate this with the rest of my stream, actually. So let me stop this. And, nope, stop. Okay. All right, so it is announcement time, and I'm excited for this. So the announcement is that we are, Field of Heroes is now officially in closed beta. We have been approved for Steam playtest, and we are ready to give out keys. We are ready to give out lots of keys. So that's right. So that means if you are a streamer, it doesn't even have to be a game development stream. If you are a streamer, or you just want to play the game with 9 of your friends, then let me know, because I will give you keys. All I ask in return is that you give me feedback. And that's hard to miss because there is a feedback form when you quit the game. So I will be taking feedback. So that is the big exciting announcement. I'm going to throw some extra confetti to celebrate. And there you go. So that means, and I will give those keys away as early as this stream. So if you all feel like, if any of you feels like playing the game while I'm streaming, and you want to, like, and I can take you on in the stream, then what I'd like you to do is DM me on Discord. And I will give you a key. And then you can install it. It's no frills. Move this over here. So that's affected this stream. So let's see what Mega Kitty thinks of this. See, she can't contain herself. Now, so again, I have my Discord open. I will listen for DMs if you want a key. In fact, tell me how many, if you want to play with your friends, tell me how many keys you'd like, up to, let's say for now, say 5, and I will hook you up. So while everyone is still here as well, I also want to send a few shout outs and kind of take away the diversion for the minutes. We got a lot of cool other streamers in here, so I want to give them some attention. Starting with Jessica Vino, Freedom Forge Studios.
Hello, how are you? And then it goes, I'm good. How are you? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. That's awesome. Yeah.
And I also want to, on this stream, we give you the red carpet treatment. We don't just tell people about you. We actually play a clip. And we also have in our midst the legendary Irish John Gaines. So we're going to have to absolutely do a shout out for them.
But yeah, last week, guys, I got a message saying congrats, and the deal was closed. So I got it. I got the house. So I'm moving in. I've already started moving my stuff.
Oh, that's great news. So a little confetti for the move. All right, and I saw one more sneak in the chat. You can't get away from me. Another awesome game developer, IRAD Dev. And I don't think I've seen him stream in the past few days. I'm going to have to definitely see what's up.
Go to the redeems part and refuse, like how do you say? Reject the redeem and take the beans back. So there is a little bit of inflation beats on this stream, you know.
All right, and there you have it. Some of our awesome viewers who are also very talented game developers and have worked on stuff, have hosted game jams, have their own studios. It's a lot of fun. So with that, I'm gonna go back to screenshot mode, and again, we'll be listening for anyone who would like to join. It's sort of a, how can I describe it? It is a closed beta because I'm starting with only inviting people in my kind of inner social spheres, mainly other streamers, my Discord regulars, people I know in real life, and then I'm gonna work my way outwards to content creators who focus on unfinished indie games, get their feedback, and hopefully, and I gotta start digging in for that. And right now, I'm still sitting at about 250 wish list items. I actually lost a bunch from the last sale event because that's what players do. They clear up some space on their wish list to make space for the sales. So nothing personal, it's just business. That said, I got to get those numbers up. So first, I need to get more eyes on, get more feedback, make the game more polished. I've already had 36 playtesters, but I need more. I'm thinking more like 300 before I go into Next Fest, honestly. And then compile the feedback and make the game the best that I can in time for Next Fest in February, and then try to do a early access as early as March, depending on how that goes. And I hope for the best, plan for the worst, is how I'm approaching this. So I'm expecting my bug list will really skyrocket with the feedback, but I've got it down to about 70 bugs now. So that's good. I got it under control. So anyway, with that, where was I? Okay. So let's try and get some screenshots for the loading screen for the Mount Penatu goal. And honestly, I think anything's on the table in this map because it's so unique. Let's see what we can do with this. You have a bunch of players clustered near the center. That's always, possible. Let's do this. I'm gonna hide the follow. Oh, would you look at that? Can we get those animals in here? Whoa. Okay, so she's doing her slide. This isn't a terrible angle, but I want to get the animals in there. I think we can do something with this. Also, where are these arrows coming from? Oh, she shot him, and then she slid. Something about this composition I kind of like. I know it's all crowded in the center, but I don't know. Something about this. I'm maybe a 5 out of 10. I'm going to cap that, and we'll try again. Yeah, I give this a 5 out of... Oh, wait, let me be lower here. Yeah. Actually, it was right the first time. Yeah, I'll try another from maybe a lower angle. I'll try this one. Get that a 5 out of 10. Here's the thought. What if I did this? What if it's a shot of everyone converging in the center for the first time with the giant ball in the background? How would that look? Okay. Now I have to do a little fakery here to make this work. Move him over. And bring him in. It's so busy. Okay, bring the pets in a bit. Let's see, let's move these two over to the right. Because I want the ball to be visible. Yeah, like that. Move her over. Bring these pets in a bit. There's her. Are there any other... Where's the rest of the blue? Oh, there's 2 of them. Versus 3 of these. We're missing a blue somewhere. Oh! Can we get her in? No, she might block. She might take up a bunch of... Yeah, she might get in the way. Now this is... I don't see... There's... This is a very bright map. I don't know if I can get around that. But this does look better. Let me bring her over more to the right. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, I need to turn the camera more. I was hoping for more of a straight line like this. And I had to bring them in. So I'd actually move them in like this. If I want to do a straightforward camera in this direction. And she's in a good spot. Let's bring the rabbit in. Bring the doggo in. In fact, we'll put them in front, and then we can bring in the other character. Yeah, you. Get over here. Like that. Okay, let's just bring her in a little more. And we can turn her a little bit too. Oh, Mega Kitty got up for some food. Alright, let's have a look at the composition now. So we got a low camera, aiming up. And we're about center here, like this. We got the 3 here. They're just out of camera, but we can bring him in a little closer. Just a bit. Bring him more in. And her a little more. Okay. Okay, now, can I use this as a screenshot? You know what, I can't see his glow on the right. I need to bring him actually out a little bit. Yeah, so you got these, you got the animals in sight. Make them a little more distinguished by moving them out a bit. Oh, I hate that. Okay, I think I'm gonna try this for now. And I always change this later. We are still in closed beta after all. I can always change this later. You got the crowd in the back. You got fairly even. You got the two teams divided by the center, the ball in the center, the giant sparkly ball in the distance. So I'll start with this. Oh, I like this. Oh man, it looks so much better than this one. And I want to explore a little bit more. Oh, so there's a ceiling there. Any other angles we can consider? I'm thinking no. This would be an interesting angle, but yeah. I'm going to stay with that one. All right. Let's save this one. Okay. So I think that will work. So let's get these transitions in. But first things first, there's something I've been kind of thinking about as far as the generic transition. So let me look that up real quick. With loading screen, that's right. Yeah, generic loading screen here. And Mega Kitty's back. Let's see what she's up to. Oh, she's so happy. Okay, she's all content now. So back to the show. So this is the generic loading screen here. Kind of get a better shot of it. Just generic loading screen, but I'm not too big of a fan of the blur. Here it is unblurred, and I'm thinking I'm going to stay with this because I'm not going to blur any of the other level loading screens. So I'm thinking about changing this first. So let's export that, re-import. I might change my mind again later, but for now I just don't want any of the loading screens blurred. I want there to be some consistency to it. So now we're going to re-import that loading screen. And there, it's no longer blurred. Also, I like that halo that's around it. That's kind of cool. I want to do the same thing for the other. All right, so that's fixed. Compile that. Let's bring the rest of the loading screens in, shall we? So this was my top pick here. So let's save it. And I wanted to put something else. See if I can load it up here. All right, so content, core fields, maps, some desert. Yeah. Floating. Oh, that's the screen I chose. Okay. Oh yeah, this was a one-on-one of the Sandworm versus Tonde. I thought it was kind of cool. And there's the ball in the background. You can kind of see it. So this we're seeing with this one. So what I wanted to do, this. Copy. I'm going to copy the whole layer. Well, first I want to trim. Let's get rid of everything else. Ah. How do I make this not floating anymore? It's a new layer. Okay. Now what we do is trim like this. Okay, then we just got this layer. Okay, now we want to, I think I want to scale this to 1920 1080, I think. I'm thinking. What was the other loading screen size? Okay, yeah, 1920 1080. That's what we need. Scaling to now 1080, and then canvas size 1920. Center it. Yeah, it looks even better actually. Save. Then now I'm going to paste that that other layer I copied. Yeah. Okay, it's a new layer. Now let's go ahead and colorize. Hue saturation. Make it like plain white. And then dark. And darker still. Well, it doesn't need to be darker than that. So the idea is you kind of have a very slight dark halo around the picture, which I kind of like, and you can turn it off if you want. See the difference? Number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2. And we'll export that. Flowing stream to some desert. Save that. For consistency, I want to name the others similarly. Loading screen, Slogbog. And we're going to do the same thing with this. Actually, wait a minute. Did I already do the Unknown Ruins already? I don't think I did. I'm going to do them all here. Oh yeah, this is a good one. So same thing. I took a bunch of different pictures of the unknown ruins, and this one was the best. And by the way, you may notice your avatar on the bottom of my stream. If you go to my About section on my stream page, then you can change your stream avatar if you want. So again, go to the About section of my Twitch page, and you should find a place to do that. Should be near the bottom of all the other menu items. Oh, it's off by 1. Ugh. Wait, 980? Oh, okay. Okay. And then let's copy and paste that layer from the other one. Yeah, it's pretty good. I can live with this. Loading screen unknown ruins. Okay, and then back to this. Yeah, we already saved that. Let's see. Loading screen, unknown ruins. Okay, did that. Now we're going to go to Slogbog next. Yeah, I'm warming up to this. $19.20 on the dot. Again, let me triple check the size here. 1920 by 1080 was it? Yeah. Now, this might be a little difficult to trim, or maybe not. What if we brought it in like this? Yeah, that's good. And then let's paste the halo. Oh, don't want to do that yet. Okay. It doesn't fit too well. It's kind of a grayish. I wonder if I can do something about that. Yeah, that's better. You know, that looks kind of grayish too, now that I look at it carefully. I'm gonna resave the other three with a darker. Yeah. Yeah, because it was looking a bit gray. Yeah, this is definitely looking gray. That's better. Just noticed something about my stream. The stream avatars is a bit... That's better. Oh, a little more. Okay. Alright, so... Also, let me try this one more time. I'm not noticing a difference. Okay, so we got these three. And next one is dungeon. Yeah, I like it. Got the skeleton and everything. Do you like it, Missy? Of course she does. Hey, Shelly Bell, welcome. So you must have missed it. I just made the announcement that Field of Heroes is now in closed beta. So anyone who asks me for a playtesting key, I will grant them one. And then tomorrow, probably well, after work and before the Air Force's stream, I'll probably start looking around for compilations of content creators who test indie games before they're released. So I need to reach out to all of them and give them lots of keys. Okay, I think those are our loading screens. And we have... I see a new avatar just showed up. Jedem, welcome. I think you might be interested in knowing the announcement I just made. Field of Heroes is now in closed beta. So if you're interested, I can get you keys for yourself and a bunch of other viewers if you want to play together. So just to let you know.
Such an Australian dick. Why Dixus? Hey, Van, what's up? The follower, it worked! Fucking worked! Thank you, Van! It worked!
Now let's import these screens that we've been creating for the past 30 minutes. And to do that, we're going to go to our plugins. Core fields. Maps. Textures. Actually, it should go here. Dungeon textures. Is that really the best place for the loading screen, though? Playlist textures. Oh, here we go. Playlist textures. So they should all be going over there. Core field, system, playlist, textures. Alright, there's a dungeon. Let's do that one first. And Mount Pen 2 golds next. Whoa, that was weird. Next up, Slogbog. Let's re-import this one. Yeah, better. Definitely more the vibe. All right. And now Unknown Ruins. And Desert. Have we done that one already? I kind of like this one better, but this we have the blue halo on the ball. We can't use that. And then Sugan Castle. Oh yeah, temporary icon there. Okay. All right, let's make sure these are all wired in. Field icon. The thing about the icons is I kind of like them being field layouts. So let's get Unknown Ruins. Loading screen Unknown Ruins. Let's make sure this is up to date. Okay, we also want to move the loading to the lower left. So let me look at the standard loading screen for the location. 60. All right. Gotta update the fonts. Let's bring you down. Negative 120 looks a little, let's see, negative 110, 130. That looks better. Let's bring you down. Okay, I like that. So let's run with that. Or maybe I need to move them both up a hair. Yeah, that's better. And move the loading up a little higher. And then next is just some desert. Negative 240. Okay, good. Good. And I may still update these before release as well. And Slogbog is next. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, I forgot to change the font. No, I didn't. Good. Fonts are correct. Let's change these fonts. All right, and we're making some good progress here. Oh, that was temporary. Let's update this font. Okay, now we gotta make new ones for Dungeon and Mount Penatugal. lastly... Oh wait, did I just do that to the dungeon? Oops. That's better. And this should be called... Oh, Retsma Dungeon. Whoa. Almost forgot about that. It should be called Retsma Dungeon. Retsma is an anagram for the word hamster, by the way, and I had hamsters growing up, and they were the cutest little things. Now we do Mount Penatugal. Also, it should just be regular slog bog. There. Okay. Let's make sure these are all wired in correctly now. Starting with unknown ruins. Yes. Desert. Yes. And Slogbog. Yes. Dungeon. Yes. Mount Penatugal. Alright. New loading screens are hooked in. Alright, knocking that out of the list. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to do. Create ping signal bars. So right now, on the leaderboard, there is a... Let's see, we got cinematic mode. We don't need cinematic mode anymore. Yeah, so we have a ping milliseconds here, ping resolution. And I don't want to use a number. I would rather use signal bars to indicate how well your how good your connection is. I just wonder if I want to do it tonight or not. Could be handy to, yeah, know what the number is, for at least for the initial testers. I think I'll punt on that one. But I am going to work on the stat screen a little bit. So let's go to the front end. So here we have a player list. And then just working on this sort of a developer hacked together career screen. This is, let me give you a better view of it. So this is all hacky right now. These numbers are all fake, and I will ultimately be filling them in and populating them in the game. So they don't work yet, but the important thing right now is play test for the gameplay at the moment. But these will eventually work. So I just want to clean this up a little bit, maybe make some of these items bigger, and go from there. So you're going to have stats and then your personal achievements, which I haven't even started the achievements yet, and then leaderboard, which just tells everybody's rank based on a combination of their accolades and their stats. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Again, this is just developer art. It's going to be a lot nicer than this when it's done. All right, so let's get to that. First of all, we're going to need to fix the font on this. Yeah, I'm going to need some spacers for the right side. Yeah, this is temporary. Braxton Wise, welcome. Yeah, let's give it a little more spacing. I may just maybe move them over to the left. They don't really need to be all that way on the right. Yeah, let's just move it back like this. Keep it simple. May not even need the spacers with that. Yeah, I don't need the spacers. Go off, yo. And good evening to you. Bear with me one moment. Yep. So for those of you who don't know, Braxton Wise is also a streamer. He streams, has a chill art stream, and I think my shout outs, I'll give a shout out, but there's not going to be any clips that play. So what I'll do instead of the lack of clip, I'm just going to show you their latest Blue Sky post. Oh, wait.
Drank
His head is
themselves
in a
stiff
crate.
as the boards they tore from the fence.
His head is
Wonder
stuck
where
in
the
that
sister
crate.
is.
Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in that condition.
My
If
cherry
they
had
hadn't
been popped.
intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the
several
hay with her.
times.
She was willing, if
I
you
mean,
ask me.
I don't know. Just take that however you want. Let it mean wherever you...
Okay, so game for The Witcher, but yeah, I wanted to show you was so this was his latest art piece. Let me get that. There you go. He did all this by hand, and note the attention to the background. Like he didn't just for the posters, he didn't just kind of scribble a couple lines together or take some cheap clip art or anything like that. He actually just hand drew every one of it. And if you notice the look on the right, see the moon there? Yeah, the castle in the window. Yeah, Bolt Cola. Yeah, I like the moon. That's a pretty nice touch there. And like Gulaga. Yeah, notice how all of these posters are kind of Halloween themed, well, kind of scary themed. Ghoul of Rock, all that. So that's pretty cool. Yep. So there you have it, and there's more on his Blue Sky stream. I'll just paste it in chat here. So go ahead and give it again. There's more here. I don't know if I remember this one. Yeah, Uncle Wednesday. I was 2 days away from that. So yeah, I just cleaned up the loading screens. So you came in late, so you probably don't know. I just put the game in closed beta tonight, and so now I'm just trying to tidy up developer versions of the stats of the career page. I just want to hook in the plumbing, as it were, kind of load the values in from. These are all just simulated values. All this is all fake. But then I want to just kind of set that placeholder, and then my artist will catch up because they're working on other things right now, and then they'll catch up to this, and then we'll talk about how to make this look good and all that. And you'll be able to see your stats from the game itself as well. Earlier in the stream, I talked about telemetry, and so I'll be having that integrated soon as well. So so the general plan right now is I want to get this game in the hands of as many content creators and anyone who wants to play it as possible to get feedback. Then I'm going to put the feedback in my bug tracker, figure out what I'm going to fix and how and when, and basically get the game in a good position for February when I release it in Next Fest. And then after February, I want to do early access as early as March. If there's a ton of bug reports from Next Fest, then I'm going to obviously kick that till later than March. But if things go well, then March it is. Because I'm working on this game for almost 4 years in my free time, and I'm ready to get it out. I think the gameplay is good enough to have a large audience test it. I think the loading screen, at least, or the main screen, looks pretty good. So, yeah, I think it's ready. We're going to test with 5 fields, and I have more. But they need a little polish before I put them in the rotation. Technically, I have 5 fields ready to play, 4 fields that need some work, but are, I'd say, at least 70% done. And it won't take long to get them to 100. So, yeah, I sure hope it goes well, too. So, yeah, I definitely put a lot of effort into this one. And I've released 8 games in the past, mobile games, and Hyperspace Pinball on Steam is also out. But I don't think I've, you know what? I don't think I've ever really, I think I've maybe showed that game on my stream once. I think while I'm not too immersed in this, maybe I should just do a quick game of that. Just for a minute. This is a game I released in, I think it was 2014. I forget. 2014-ish. Oh, do I have it installed? Oh, good. So, I'm going to switch it up for a second. And Meg Kitty, if you're okay with this Meg Kitty, we're going to go ahead and play real quick. Okay, so this is my first Steam game, Hyperspace Pinball, on Steam. And I'll just give you a taste of what this is like. See if I remember how to play. Yeah. Oops. A little rusty at this. Yeah, my first game on Steam I released about 10 years, at least 10 years ago. It's still available on Steam too. I might have to take the price down. It's been forever since I did that. Gotta get the ball in the portal now. See how the cubes are trying to protect it now? If you can get it in there. Nope. Power up. Get this. Oh, 5 seconds. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make it. Ah. Oh, don't lose any of the balls for 5 seconds. Oh, I screwed that up too. Well, at least I got to keep the ball. Oh, so I say. How long did this take to build? About a year. It was also this is my first Unity 3D project. And it was also in my free time, because I was working medical software development at the time. Oh. Come on, I want to open the portal again. Multi-ball. Get it, get it, get it. Get a multi-ball. Oh, phew. Ah, I lost it. And level 3. So this goes 20 levels, and there's also boss fights every 5 levels. Well, technically every 5 levels, but pivoting on wave 4, actually. Ooh. Oh. Fury ball. Gotta get that. Oh. Gotta get the Fury ball. Oh, yes. Maximum power. And I lost it. Well, we just get multi-ball. Okay, we're about to do a boss fight if we keep the balls alive. No! Whoa, almost lost it. There's the boss. Oh! Well, that was one of the easiest boss fights I've had. Uh-oh, he's gonna throw the ball! Oh, whoa! Close. Oh! Oh, man. Well, so that's the main campaign. But there's also like a... Let's see. Boss run. Yeah, different bosses. Like, remember Galaga? This is Galaga with pinball. Oh! Oh, so you get only one life with that. Again, this is on Steam at like, I think it's like $3, but I don't even think it's on sale. I need to change that. Next time, maybe for the winter sale. Maybe. Well, there's also, what are the bosses? This one was kind of fun. Oh, I missed the multi-ball. Oh! Oh! I got crushed. I forgot it did that. Oh yeah, Breakout. You play Breakout with, Then there was Endurance Run. Just stay alive as long as you can. And it gets faster every single time you, every 10 aliens you destroy, it will get faster. Anyway. So that's Hyperspace Pinball. It's on Steam. I think I may want to put it on sale. So, yeah, again, that was like 10 years ago or so, and but this, I've already put more hours in playtime in this project than I have in Hyperspace Pinball. So, tells you how much effort I'm putting in this one. All right, so back to the stats. All right, so the accolades are kind of there. So, also to explain that, there are two kinds of stats. There's stats like number of saves, number of takedowns, number of goals, and so on. The other kind of stat is called an accolade. An accolade is like a compilation of stats, like how many times you got MVP, how many matches were you MVP in, how many matches did you get the wall achievement in, or how many matches did you get the Brutalist's recognition for. And those are all counted here. And then the actual stats like saves, goals, takedowns, those are all per hero. So that's going to be something I'm going to work on next. So yeah, this will get me started. And then there's your overall stats: time played, number of matches played, wins, goals, assists, and so on. So there you have it. Yeah, because those I think are important to note as lifetime stats. So I've only been at this for about 2 hours now, which is not long for one of my streams, but I'm kind of itching to cut it short early tonight to start raking in testers, to start getting the word out about the closed beta. So I might just end a little early tonight. And I know normally I start at 7, but I actually started at 6 tonight. So a little early to start, maybe early to end. So yeah, because I work on this a bit. And let me check my back to the music. Let me see where I am with things. Steam playtests, yes. This is where we are right now. Closed beta. Didn't do a devlog. I don't know if I'm going to at this point. We gotta find other fests coming up. So we have next fests, which I need to sign up for. And other fests. Oh wait, I already have it here, but it's a higher priority. So, reach out to other content creators, apply for the grant. Yeah, so basically closed beta, get feedback, fix bugs, and social media. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to make some new social media for when I announce the closed beta, which I'm going to be careful about because if I announce closed beta, then everyone who reads the announcement is going to sign up, and it's effectively an open beta at that point. So I'm only going to tell you all on the stream and a couple other streamers and content creators and my friends. And maybe a few coworkers who have already been helping me test. So otherwise, then after that, maybe I'll move to an open beta depending on how things go. So I think before I do close shop, I do want to play one game. With the play test. Okay, here we go. So minimize this. Oh yeah, the ping signal. Yeah, I'll do that later. And do this. Make sure I got enough memory. Yeah, 53%. Yeah, I better close this. Memory hog right here. Visual Studio. Damn, just freed up a bunch of memory, I think. Alright, and let's go ahead and fire up. This is playing the playtest branch. That's the old loading screen. Shouldn't be seeing that. Also, I thought I fixed this bug where the name was too big. Well then, that gives me something to do. Alright, we're going back in. Alright, we're going to fix this bug and then I'm going to play. I'm pretty sure I put up a build with the new loading screen and I made it active. If that's not the case, then I need to figure out what I did wrong in building and packaging the build. Okay. Yeah, he shouldn't be showing up anywhere anymore. Oh. Oh, you know what? Then I did package it wrong somehow. Huh. Oh. Alright, so I uploaded the wrong version to, yeah, I uploaded the wrong version of it. Nuts. Well, I'm still going to play a match. And I think that that other issue with the custom screen is probably fixed too. So let me, so we don't even need that old asset anymore. Let me close down. Oh yeah, minor improvement. Oh, I'll improve that offline. Removed, deprecated, loading screen tile. Okay, let me see what my latest build is. And let me check. Yeah, that's the build, all right. Okay, I must have did something wrong with the packaging. Well, all right, I'm just gonna play. Oh, let me close this first. This could also mean this version probably has the old goalkeepers that don't play as well. So we're going to have to suffer that, I think. Yeah, everything's old. But not terribly old. Nope. Haha. Oh, well played, AI. Well, bot. I trained it how to play. You know, I'm gonna switch heroes here. Let's do. I always like playing the Were-Orc. Oh. What? My own bots scored against me. I will not stand for that. Nope. Oh. I'm getting him. I love using that. It is so much fun tearing everyone up. That was awesome. Yeah, if you know how to use these heroes, then you can be quite proficient. Oh, if I could pass. I got stuck at the wall. Nice. I'm pretty happy with how the AI has come along. Yoink! What I would love to see is people playing this on Twitch. Swashbuckling Fox. Hey, before you lurk, we are now in closed beta, so if you want any keys for you and your viewers, then just ping me on Discord, and we can talk later. Oh! Oh, missed. Yeah. Oh. Oh, nice block. Oh, it's overtime. Oh, nice block. Yeah! Yeah, I am MVP. I should bring the bottoms up on those a little bit. Anyway, so that's Field of Heroes. So I'm going to figure out what happened with my build offline. And so that's pretty much, I think, going to be it for this evening. Let's find someone to raid off to. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's so many. Oh, I know who I haven't raided off to before. I'll rate us off to a streamer who is very multi-talented. They can do Unreal Engine, and they're very talented artists. And it's a real pleasure. They have one of the wildest streams I've ever seen. We are going to raid Boom in just a few seconds. Thanks everyone for coming by. It was a pleasure to share the news and have all you all here. And I will catch you all either next Monday or sooner than that, because I like to start doing some excuse me, I like to do some play tests on my stream. Maybe stream less development and more playing. So until then, everyone, have a good one.